Okay, well, speaking of fights, me and you had a conversation recently where you said that you and Puffy almost got into a fight on the set of Made.
We did, but Puff, that's my man. Me, it was real. It was Puffy's crew against my crew, but
Okay.
Big Paul, yeah. But no, we was, yeah, it got a little hairy, but then it was a. I can't tell
What
you
was it?
shit.
What was it over?
It was during the middle of all that shit, that East Coast West Coast shit. And we were doing um, and
Well, hold on,
I
hold
would
on. The film came out in 2001. The East Coast West Coast shit was happening around 96.
first of all, we filmed that in 2000,
Okay.
and yeah, you think the East Coast shit was just 1 month? They didn't know my lineage in New York. They didn't know, they thought I was just some California gig guy, blah 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 blah. So it's funny now. Every time I see Puff, he don't show me nothing but love. Puff and Paulie. So, but we straightened it that day, uh, at the spa downtown. It was like it got hairy, but then it was like, oh, he is not alone. He knows. Oh, oh,
This might get ugly.
that was, yeah. And he actually, it was actually back then. Testosterone. It was the testosterone was so high of crews and who this nigga what all that shit. And so at one time, me and Paulie had some words, and then we squashed that. He shook my hand. I was like, man, it was just whoopty whoop. And after that, I gotta say, it's been, just really all love. Every time I see it, no matter where I was in Dayton, I was in Columbus, Ohio. I just landed, and I heard that Bad Boys was doing a concert in Cincinnati. So my boy says, "Hey man, Bad Boys in Cincinnati. It's like an hour drive, whatever." I'm like, "Fuck that! I want to go see this," because I'm actually a Puffy fan. He's the band leader. I know that. I'm like, "Let's go." Get in the car. I don't have no tickets, no nothing. I get to Cincinnati. I pull backstage. See Carl Thomas. Hey, come on in. No tickets and everything. Second person I see after Puff. Puff's like, "Yo, what you doing?" I'm like, "I'm here to see you." He's like, "Come with me." I'm like, "No, I want to sit in the audience like a fan, man. I'm about to party. I'm about to get drunk. I'm about to," and it was the best time I ever had. And that's been our relationship. Back then, when we started was doing Made, it was just some crazy misunderstanding shit that we squashed right there. Because Big Paulie was like, "Hey," he came to me. I think Puff was like, "Hey man, y'all gotta squash that shit. We working out here." Like, "That's not what I want. I want to hear you slap up. Puff with got the
No,
gun."
no, no, no. I actually want the cool, peaceful story at the end. I don't want the we're still
Oh
beefing
no, no.
20 years later story. Yeah,
Puff
no,
has
I don't want
always
that.
been a good guy, man. That it was a real to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of the guys I know. He has always been who he said he is. I don't write rhymes, nigga. I write checks.
Right, because Puffy actually has this sort of history of altercations with various people. Like,
Yeah.
there was the Drake altercation where Puffy allegedly smacked Drake, allegedly. And then J. Cole on his new album said that he almost got into a fight with Puffy over Kendrick.
I mean, like I said, we had our little thing, and I'm me. So, and I think that's what they respected, and they didn't really know. They thought, "Hey, we did." So it was like, I'm not, I'm not. It's a different thing. Every time like I said, every I judge it from when we got into it. That day it was squash, and that day it was squash, It's been beautiful. Every time I see him, or hey, I'm going to this restaurant or whatever. It's all love. Like, hey, you gotta say, I don't walk around with bodyguards.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So when you see me in the airport, that's just me and God. So when you see me in Harlem at Jacobs eating with some homies or something, they're not bodyguards. They're people I know from Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
Will be Mel Maxey or Alpo or whoever. I know these people.
Yeah.
I met them there. Hey, meet me there. I'm going to Jacobs to eat. It's not like I need 50 motherfuckers to be, fuck they. You ever heard of JFK?
John F. Kennedy?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, something happened to him.
Yeah. He had a gang of motherfuckers with him.
A gang.
A gang. Professional.
Right, with pistols, I heard.
Right. You see how that turned out.
Yeah, not too well.
Yeah, so that's that all that bullshit don't mean nothing having yo man, what's up, nigga?